guys, Midnight Strike here, and today we are going to take a look at Buckcherry's new album, Confessions. How does it stand up to previous releases? Does it stand up on its own for 2013 releases? Well, let's delve in. Now, Buckcherry is a band that invokes mixed responses from myself, because I really only like one of their albums, and that's 15. Other than that, all their other albums are kind of mediocre. Black Butterfly was alright, it had a few good songs. Their debut had Lit Up and Crushed and Check Your Head and all those good ones, but it had a lot of filler in it. And All Night Long, I really only enjoy the title track off that album. I haven't really listened to Time Bomb in its entirety yet, but what I've heard, I'm really not a big fan of. So, all in all, Buckcherry has released a ton of filler. They're a band with very, very high potential. I really like Josh Todd's vocals and the guitar playing. It's just, at this point in time, it seems like they're going for radio appeal. They really don't expand as much as I would like them to. Even on this record, in Confessions, it seems like they're trying to confine themselves in a box where, you know, if you go outside of the box, they'd be taking more risks and it'd be more imaginative, but they want to stay inside the box. They don't want to think outside the box. I mean, a lot of these songs on this record are so formulaic. Is that how you pronounce it? Formulaic. And they follow the same format through thick and thin, and it's just, I feel like I'm listening to some of these, you know, the same song over and over again from previous releases. So a lot of these songs are filler, but there are a few good tracks, and if they made a greatest hits CD, that is what they should make their next release like, is if they took all their good songs, put it on one CD, and then make another record with new songs like those songs. So 15 is really my favorite record by Buckcherry, and that's really the only record that shines, in my opinion. That one was above average. That one probably be like 8.5, 9 out of 10. So that's their best record in my opinion. So delving in, Gluttony, first single, really good. I did a little bit of a mini review in my departure video from Generation Zero in the updates section, and I said, you know, it was a really good song, but it kind of gets on the repetitive side. He repeats in the chorus, you know, I want it, I want it, I want it, yeah, I need it, I need it, I need it, and it gets really repetitive, but it's at the same time fun to listen to, actually. It's really catchy, it's got a great beat, it's got good guitar work, great vocals by Josh Todd, and it's a pretty good song. Wrath is my favorite song on this entire record. I think that this is one of their best, honestly. It could go along with, you know, Lit Up, Fallout, Crazy, you know, Crazy Bitch, Next to You, Onset, Broken Glass, you know, those ones. Lit Up, if I haven't said that. But, really good track. Nothing Left But Tears. This one was another filler one. I didn't really like it as much. The Truth, another one, didn't really sit well with me. It was okay. It's not bad. Nothing Left But Tears and The Truth aren't bad songs. It's just, they fall into that, you know, same, you know, formulaic rock structure that every band wants to attain, that every band wants to achieve in order to, like, you know, say, gain listeners on the radio or something, you know? It's kind of like, you know, Bon Jovi nowadays. So, not dissing on Bon Jovi, by the way. But, Greed, this one is one of my two least favorite tracks on the record. It's just so bland and just, it's hard to get through, actually. It's hard to listen to without wanting to change the song. So, Water, this one's one of my favorites, and it's really good, actually. It's got this really good structure, really great vocals. It's actually a lot harder and heavier than a lot of the other songs on here. You know, say maybe Wrath. 7 Ways to Die, this one gets a little bit monotonous, even in the intro. The intro really is not that good. But once you get past the intro, it gets a little bit more interesting. Air, this one was filler. This one was alright, except for the solo. The solo was absolutely incredible. I love the solo in this song. So that was its redeeming quality. Sloth, this one is an upstanding ballad, and it sounds really dynamic compared to everything else on their catalog, even just everything. It's in the vein of Rose, which ironically is a song that I really didn't like that much, but I like it here, and Sloth. So Pride, this one's another filler one, didn't really sit well with me. It's alright, not bad. Envy, this is my second least favorite song. Second one of my 2 least favorite songs on the album. This one just got really boring to listen to. Lust, this one was alright, and, not really much I can say about it, you know? Dreamin' of You, this one had a different kind of structure, especially in the riff structure, but it still sounded like something you hear on the radio. It just, for some reason, when I was listening to it, I kept thinking of that song that used to play on the radio. It was like Hey Soul Sister or something like that. I hate that song. I absolutely despise that song. It's so annoying. When it comes on the radio, I'm just like, no, it's so annoying. But, this song's not as bad as that, so it just reminds me a lot of it. Just that structure. You know, that upbeat, kind of bouncy structure. So, overall, I would say that Confessions really hasn't put Buckcherry on the map for, you know, best hard rock album of the year because, well, it's kind of mediocre and forgettable, especially, I mean, even if you look at the track names. I mean, Gluttony, Wrath, Greed, The Truth. Well, The Truth is fine, but, like, Water, Air, you know, like, okay, we get that you want to emphasize this, you know, the 7 deadly sins, or maybe natural elements, or something like that, but, like, you don't have to name the song one-word names. You don't have to have one-word track lists, you know? I mean, when picking out songs to listen to, I mean, they're just really forgettable titles, you know, in general. Just one-syllable, one-word titles. So, I mean, even the track list is mediocre by comparison. 15, on the other hand, upstanding record. Awesome everything. But Confessions really hasn't, you know, seen them rise above 15 since they've come back in 2005. So, all in all, I would rate, not 15, I would rate Confessions probably a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's better than, say, Bullet for My Valentine's, Temper, by far, really. That's probably going to be the worst record of the year. But it really hasn't put them on the map in terms of originality, so I'm going to have to go with 6 out of 10. It's pretty average. So, I would only recommend it to hardcore Buckcherry fans. Other than that, pick up Wrath on iTunes or download it or whatever. Just get that one song. That's probably the best song on the album. So if you want just to check it out, then go for it. Other than that, that's all I really have to say for you. This is Midnight Strike 3625. Keep calm and rock on. Thanks, guys.